good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? I'm not used to that. I actually learned that song in one of the videos I watched of how they usually introduce themselves to the preschool pupils when they want to start teaching them. So I'm just trying to learn to see if I can be able to know how to do that. Good morning, lovely children. Excellent morning to you all. I'm glad to be in school today, just to do what we always like to do, and that is what? Learning. And that is what? Learning. What did I say? Coming to school to always do what we love to do, which is what? Learning. Alright, so without wasting much time today, we're going to be having mathematics today. And we're going to be looking at something very interesting, something completely different and interesting, something super. And what is that? Discount and what? Commission. Now, you will agree with me that in our previous class, we talked about profit and loss. In our previous class, we talked about what? Profit and what? Loss. In our previous class, we talked about what? Profit and what? Loss. And what is profit? Before I start talking about what profit actually is, do we know that there is a relationship between profit and loss and discount and commission? And speaking of which, we're only going to be talking about discount today. In our next class, we'll talk about commission. I always like taking it like that so that we don't get bored, alright? Now, there's a relationship between profit and loss and discount and commission. There's what? There is something similar. There's a connection between profit and loss and discount and commission. Now, you know very well that everybody that is doing business wants to make a profit and not a loss. Alright? They want to do what? Make a profit and not a loss. But sometimes, for you to make a profit, you have to sell. Okay? So, if you are now trying to sell, but the customers are not coming to buy, not because you don't have the goods, you have the goods. Sometimes people just don't want to buy it, maybe because the price is too high, or maybe something related to that. So in that case, what do? You have to do what? Think out of what? The box. So, and how do you think out of the box? By strategizing. You strategize, which means you think. Think of another way that you can be able to use to do what? Do it. Am I communicating? Do what? Think of what? Another way that you can use to do what? Do it. That is what? Discount. So what is now discount? That other way you can use to do it to encourage people to buy your goods. Is what we call discount. Just to promote sales, to make more people to buy it, you have to give them what? A discount. Remove some amount of money for them. That's the way you do it. Now, what is discount? Discount is the amount of money taken off the price of goods and services. Discount is what? The amount of money taking off the price of what? Goods and what? Services. In order to do what? Promote the what? Sale. Promote the sale. Promote the sale. Because I want to sell, but you are not willing to buy, I will now do what? Give you what? A discount And when I give you a discount, it means I have slashed the price. I have removed some money from the price. If this marker is to be sold for 20 naira and I sold it for 15 naira instead, it's not loss. So maybe the cost price is 10 naira. Maybe the cost price is 10 naira, but I'm now selling it 20 naira. But because people are not buying, I will now remove some discounts and sell it what? 15 naira. That 5 naira I removed from this 20 naira is what we call what? Discounts. Just to encourage people to buy it. In other words, it is also the amount of money removed from the price of goods and services to promote sales. It is what? The amount of money removed from the price of goods and services to promote what? Sales. The idea is to do what? Promote sales. You know, for example, now normally you guys are supposed to come to school to learn, but because of you all know what we're in. I always like mentioning it. So because we are not really learning like that now, we are now doing what? Thinking out of the box, which is what? Strategizing. And how do we strategize? We do what? We are using this medium now. I get to record the teaching and you get to watch it in your various rooms, which is an alternative to learning. How do I reach out to my wonderful children? How do I still make my children to know that even though we are in this pandemic period, it doesn't mean learning has to stop. We just have to strategize, think of a better way to do things, or an alternative way of doing things. Number one, a table clock, costs 200 naira. A 10% discount is given for paying cash, and that reminds me, discount is always in percent. And of course, 10% means what? 10 over 100. Let's not forget that, okay? A 10% discount is given for paying cash. What is the cash price? They removed some money for us from this wall clock, and the money was in percent. So what they are asking us to do is to find the amount of money the 10% represents, that is discount. So what is the price of the clock? The price of the clock is what? 200 naira. Okay? Now, we are giving a discount of how much? 10%. Now, what is the cash price? Let us figure out the amount that this discount represents. So the discount actually represents what? 10 over what? 100 times 200 over 1. 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. 10 times 2, 20 naira. That means discount is what? 20 naira. But is that the cash price? No. The person selling the clock has given me a 10% discount. And 10% discount represents what? 20 naira. So now, the cash price that I will now pay for that clock is what? 200 naira minus what? 20, which is what? 180 naira. This is the amount I will pay for that clock. Instead of paying 200 naira now, they gave me a 10% discount. I'm going to pay 180 naira. Am I communicating? Am I? Am I? You are going to assist me in the second question. Let's proceed. An item, could be anything, costs 600 naira. What is the price of the item? 600 naira. A regular customer is given a discount of 15%. The discount that was given was what? 15%, right? How much does he pay? So first of all, we have to figure out how much this discount represents. The discount represents what? 15 over what? 100 times what? 600 over 1. I hope you understood how I did this. How I got the 15 over 100, that 15% means 15 over 100. You cancel out. 0 will cancel 0. 0 will cancel 0. 15 times 6. 6 times 5 is 30. That is 0, carry 3. 6 times 1 is 6. Plus 3 is what? 9. 90. So basically, what that literally means is that the discount is what? 90 naira. That means the amount of money that was removed from this 600 naira is what? 90 naira. Now, what is now the cash price? The cash price is what? 600 naira minus what? 90 naira. And boy oh boy, my answer is going to be what? 510 naira. In case you are wondering how I got it, 600 minus 90. 10 minus 9. I borrowed 1 because 0 cannot take away 9. Alright? So 10 minus 9 is 1. Here is only 5. 9 of 5. That's how I got 510. So the cash price I'm going to pay for the clock now is what? 510 naira. Hope I'm communicating. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now let's look at the next one. The next one says, how much would one pay on 5,000 naira if a discount of 20% was given on the commodity? So speaking of which, the cash price, the price, or let me just say the amount of commodity. The amount of commodity is what? 5,000 naira. Okay? So, what was the discount that was given? Discount is what? 20 what? Percent. Right? How much would I now pay? So let us find the discount that this represents. 20 over 100 times 5,000 over 1. 0 cancels 0. 0 cancels 0. 20 times 50. Let's do 20 times 50 now. 0 times 0. 0. 0 times 2. 0. 5 times 0. 0. 5 times 2 is what? 10. When you multiply and add 1,000. So 20 times 50 is what? 1,000 naira. Is that the final answer? Is that the final answer? Is that the final answer? No. So, who can tell me what I'm going to do here now? What am I going to do here at this point now? Yes? Okay? Not quite. I can't hear you now. Speak up, speak up. I've gotten the discount to 1,000. So what is the next thing I'm going to do now? Okay? Alright? Fantabulous! Fantastico! Exactly! I'm going to use the cash price. I'm going to use the cash price to remove this. So the cash price is going to be what? 5,000 minus what? 1,000. That is how much? 4,000. So how much would I pay? You see, discount is very simple, as long as you put your mind to it. So with this, we've come to the end of what? Our today's class. In our next class, we're going to be looking at what? Commission. Alright? So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to give us our classwork or some practice exercises for us to do on discount. Don't forget, as as long as you follow the procedure. What is the procedure? Always express the percentage as a fraction of the amount. So any answer you get, you remove it from the original amount. That will give you your answer. The same thing we did in the entire process. Alright? For us to be able to solve this discount, we need to have knowledge of our percentage. Even in our profit and loss, we introduced it indirectly in our profit and loss percent. Now, if you notice, in our profit and loss percent, our answer always has this symbol because we are multiplying by 100. But why this symbol is not in our answer here is because it is in the question and we've made it over 100. Don't worry, we are still going to talk about percentages in our subsequent class. Then we are going to break it down extensively. Alright? And then be able to understand. But just understand that for you to be able to find the discount, you have to first of all express the discount, which is in percent, as a fraction of the total amount. Solve it, get your answer, remove your answer from the original number, then get the amount. Pay for that particular amount. So with that, we've come to the end of our today's class. Please, like I always say, don't forget to do what? Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about this online learning platform. Oh, we have an online learning platform where maths is made easy. You know what is the name of this online learning platform? Mr. Emmanuel's Online Learning Clinic. You know, a clinic, like I said in our previous class, is where you go for treatment. Okay, so now in this clinic, now in this online clinic, we are coming for what? Treatment of what? Any difficulty we have in mathematics. Now, if there's any topic you want me to talk about, you can drop it in the comment section below, or let me know in our forum, and we can talk about it. And then I will do an extensive explanation on that, the same way we did on discount today. So in our next class, we're going to talk about what? Commission. Till then, keep learning, keep studying, and do what? Keep safe. Mr. Emmanuel loves you all. Make sure you do your classwork and submit, and don't forget to keep what? Learning. See you in our next class. Signing out.